trumpeters did not believe what they proclaimed.
So that's how it happened. When you see everybody, you gotta have some people that believe still in Ahura. There gonna be some people that still stay with Ahura. There gonna be some people that, hey man, we got to go. He ain't got what he talking about. He ain't do. I ain't seen no change that he have made here. He ain't did nothing for the peoples, right? Some people's minds gonna be open, other people's minds is still closed. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody not on the same level. Everybody not looking at the things that's going on around the place. They're not actually seeing it for what it is. Some people love Ahura. They don't want to leave Ahura. Some people like, no, Ahura ain't doing what he's supposed to do. He making promises and not keeping them. So we gonna leave. We time for us to go. Right? Verse 13. Chapter 13, verse Divinity. It says, Jehovah prepares a way for the birth of Abraham, Poe, Brahma, and Iwata, right? Over here on 721, it says, known in early Cosmos through legends as Hawata, as well as other names, right? These are men that lived upon the earth. Abram, Poe, Brahma, Iwata. These are men that lived upon the earth, right? So whenever things go bad on the earth, Creator got to send a person on earth to kind of clear it up, to be able to stand up, to put his light in the world. You understand what I'm saying? Like Abraham, right? He was a man that the Creator put it on this earth, that was born on this earth. He lived for the Creator, right? He served the Creator. So he put him on the earth to shed light onto the earth. So after a period, so like what's it called? In time, right? According to the Oasis, how time is. So you every 3,000 years, right? Every 3,000 years, which is called an arc cycle. Listen to me. We're not gonna get it, so I'm just gonna say it. Every 3,000 years is called an arc cycle. So when those 3,000 years are gone, what is arc? If you say arc cycle, what's the name of an angel? Let's start with that. Arc what? Archangel, right? That's where you get these arc cycles from in archery. Arc cycles, then you have archangels. So every 3,000 years, there's a new God that come into place. So a God serves a term of 3,000 years, and then another God come into place, right? To shed light on that darkness that just passed. You get what I'm saying? So every 3,000 years, there's a different arc cycle that happens. Different change happens. You got what I'm saying? So keep that in your mind, right? Verse 1. Go ahead and read it.
In the 118th year.
180th.
Oh, 180th year preceding the down of Dan.
Go ahead.
That is to say.
Go ahead.
2,920 years after Fragapa.
After Fragapad, right? So you read right there, it says 2,920 years. 2,920 years. So what is that close to what I just told you?
Cycle year.
And how long is a cycle year? An arc cycle?
2,000.
Who? How long is an arc cycle?
520 years.
How long is an arc cycle? I just said it. Listen, I just said how long the arc cycle was. How long is the arc cycle? Everybody say 3,000 years.
3,000 years.
How long is the arc cycle, class?
3,000 years.
Okay, right here it says in the 180 year preceding the dawn of Dan, right? That is to say 2,920 years. So what's going to happen?
It's about to be a new contract coming.
It's going to be a new change, right? Because we reaching that 3,000 years. So there's a new change. So you have had darkness up on the land for amount of time. You done had darkness up on the land. Now there's a change going to happen. We're going to see. Go ahead. 920 years After Fragapati, go ahead, and what?
And
Zarathustra, go ahead.
Jehovah sent swift messengers with 6,000 Etherean Louis from the Nervania field of Changontha.
See, okay. Jehovah, now, at this 200 and 920 years, Jehovah is sending messengers, 6,000 Etherean Louis from the Nervanian fields. 6,000 messengers to the 6,000 messengers, Etherean Louis, right? What are Louis? Anybody got their book? What is a Louis? What kind of message is these that he sent? What was Louis? What we wrote down?
Oh.
So we got 6,000 of them that he's sending. What's a Louis? Huh? Your mama, she got it because she keep a lot of notes. She know. I know she got it. Go ahead. What is it? Lorraine, you might not. You got it. You might not have it because I don't know if they gave you the notes for it. Oh, okay. You got it. Oh, that's the Mackay stuff. Oh, okay. Did she write the Louise in there?
When you go over Louis?
You didn't get it?
I said, when did you go?
You don't remember going over it?
I said, when did you?
Well, it's been a while back.
Okay, good. That's all I need.
Louise, right? We want to know what Louise is because we got Jehovah, the Creator, sending 6,000 of these things to what? To Ethereum.
I think Louis.
What is Ethereum, Johnny? What is Ethereum? You said what?
The planet.
It's what?
Earth.
No. Yes. Right? Ethereum, right? Ethereum is what we're trying to get to, right? Y'all found Louis, y'all want me to tell y'all?
No, some type of angel.
Yes, it's some type of angel.
Oh,
That's an angel that tell you where you're going. When you die, tell you why you're here.
No, not that one. That's not the one. I know that's an angel. That is an angel, but not this one. Louise is what? Y'all got it?
It's an angel that stays by your side, but you'll notice it.
Oh,
It stays by your side.
No, that ain't the right one.
so
That's a guardian angel.
We got guardian angels, yeah, but this is called Louise.
the one that when a child die,
When child die?
like when you
Not that one. But it got something to do with similar to that.
the Louis is the. I want to say it's the ones that teach you or.
I'm gonna
Not
give y'all
that one.
two.
Don't
Y'all can write it down to y'all listening. You want me to give you right now? You write it down again. Y'all write it down again. You have it in your notes 2 times. You know it enough for sure then.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
I know you probably got some of your notes, probably skimming over.
Got it on my tongue, but I couldn't say it.
Alright, this is a Louise right here, right? Y'all write it down. This is a Louise. Louise is an angel, right? Y'all said an angel. Everybody said an angel. But this angel provides prenatal conditions, right? He determined he the one to come together to choose your mom and your dad to come together, right? So he's a prenatal conditions for birth of mortals, designated for special work by gods or lords below rank or lords above ashes. And lords, Louis will be, it's an angel, right? He's over the prenatal conditions. Over prenatal conditions, right? So pretty much to sum it all up, he determines the mother and the father of the child.
What, like a measure or something?
No, that's not the one. No, it's different. Louis is just what I just said, an angel who provides prenatal conditions for the birth of mortals. He's the one to determine who's the mother and father. Like he determined your mama and your daddy gonna bring forth Jeremiah. Right. So we got 6 of these Louis, 6,000 swift messengers, right? Coming down.
Can you, what's the name of it? Louis.
Who?
Louis.
Say it again.
Louis.
It's an angel. Spell it Oloois. So he's 6,000. He sent swift messengers with 6,000 Ethereal Louis from the Nazarene fields of Chinquata and Jingoha in Ethereum. Verse 2. What does it say?
And the swift messengers brought these words with them.
Right? They bring these words with them. 6,000 of them. Go ahead. What do you say?
Greeting to you, God of the red star.
What y'all think the red star is? What is it?
The rest.
It's a place.
It's hell.
No. Who?
Buddha.
But it got China is inside of it.
Buddha.
No, not Buddha. China's involved in it, but what is it? What y'all think the red star is? He said, greeting to you, God of the red star. So this God is the God of what?
Angel.
What is a God over? Y'all remember what God is over?
Angel.
Earth.
Huh? In a sense, right? God is over a planet, over a world, over a world. Like he's designated over a world. So this red star would be what? Jeremiah just said it.
Earth.
This red star is Earth. So he sent 6,000 Louis down here to the Earth, which is called Red Star. So the Earth is called Red Star. So he's talking to the God of the red star. So this God, Earth has a God over it. Earth has a God over it, and they call Earth the red star. Go ahead. God of the red, greeting to you, God of the red star. What?
And her heavens.
And her heavens. Go ahead.
In the name of Jehovah.
So is this a God of the creator, or is this it's a false God or true God?
True God.
True God. Yes, sir, because he comes in the name of who?
Jehovah.
That's right. Go ahead.
By the love and the wisdom.
By the love and the wisdom. Go ahead. Of who? Sepenta. Army. Watch this, watch these sisters. Pay attention, sisters. If y'all alone, pay attention. Go ahead, read it. What it say? Novanian. What? Goddess. Sisters, you have opportunity to be a goddess. You know, in the Bible, you can't say whether or not if there are women gods or there are women angels, right? You don't get that clarification. But in the Owaski, it lets you know, look here, we got a goddess. A god, she's a goddess. A goddess of who? Of the who?
Of the earth.
Of the creator, right?
Of the creator.
Yeah. Right? There's goddesses. There's gods. There's goddesses.
I thought you said nobody is above the creator.
No, but she's a god, but creator got who? Gods, right? The creator got gods, lords, angels.
Oh, you said
right?
God of the creator?
Yeah. She's for the creator, right? Mm-hmm. Goddess of who?
Hota.
Of Hota.
Sati.
Go ahead.
We speak in the Father's name.
They say we speak in the Father's name. Go ahead. Go. What does it say?
Peace and joy to you, O God.
Go ahead.
And to your sub-gods and Lord.
Go ahead.
And lords and gods and goddesses.
And goddesses. Go ahead.
180 years of darkness will now come upon your kingdoms.
Will come upon your kingdoms. 180 years of darkness will come upon your kingdom. What? How many years did we just tell us a while ago? 290 what?
93.
What does it say up here?
292.
2,920 years. 2,920 years. Okay, go down. So what does it say? It says 180 years of darkness. 180 years of darkness will come up on your kingdom. Right? Go ahead. What does it say?
And then the darkness will go away.
And then the darkness will go away. Why would it go away? Time is up, right? The time is up for it, right? Go ahead.
And down will come, and during the darkness,
Go ahead.
behold, the nations of the earth will go down in great darkness.
Gonna go down in great darkness after this 180 years. Go ahead, verse 3. But the Creator always got a plan. Go ahead.
But the light of the Father's presence
Go ahead.
will not be destroyed.
He said the light of the Father's, of the Creator's presence, he said ain't gonna be destroyed. Right? You're gonna have 180 years of darkness. But hey, at the end of the tunnel, it's always what? What's the light? It's always some light. Go ahead. A little what?
A little seed shall endure among mortals.
So a seed gonna be left, right? Like a remnant. A little seed shall endure among mortals, right? Go ahead.
In order for that seed to be ready for the labor of the goddess,
Go ahead.
whom will come in that day.
Go ahead.
She sends her with us 2,000 Ethereum Louis.
She sends here with us 2,000 Ethereum Louis. So this goddess is sending 2,000 Ethereum Louis for what? For what? What's the name?
For venue.
What is venue? Venue is southern China, right? India, right? Thailand, Vietnam, right? Burma, right? These are places. She's sending that to venue. What else she sending? Who else?
2,000 for Japheth.
Right, Japheth, right? 2,000 for Japheth. Go ahead. That's a place. China, right? Go ahead.
And 2,000 for Arabia.
Right? That's Northeast Africa, right? Arabia. If I'm not mistaken, it's Northeast Africa. Arabia.
North, east, west, south.
No, that's toward Africa. On the other side of Africa, right? Arabia. Verse 4. Go ahead.
And your goddess decrees that you shall appoint it to these Louis, one of your high raised gods.
Look what it says. It says, and your goddess decrees that your goddess decrees. So this goddess, this lady, she making decorations, right? They moving off of this woman. In the Bible, you don't have that going on. But in the Orospi, you do. Because you got to think about it. After even a sister passed on, right? Well, what did she become? She's still a female spirit, right? So what is this female spirit? Angel, right? There's things that she got to go through as well to be in different positions. So, and your goddess decrees that you shall appoint to these Louis, right? One of your high raised gods. Go ahead.
And he shall go and labor with them.
They shall labor with each other, right? Go ahead, verse 5.
in the business of this your God,
Uh-huh.
and of these my Louis
Go ahead.
shall be to raise up hers, heirs, and followers.
Right? Their goal is to raise up people, right? To follow the Creator. Right? Because what? How many years of darkness we done had on the earth? He said he gonna have? 100 and what?
80.
180 years of darkness gonna be on the earth. So what? After 180 years of darkness, we gotta raise up, we gotta shine some light. We gotta bring some light. We gotta get some of these folks. So we gotta see who gonna become heirs and followers of the Creator. Go ahead.
Who shall be grown to maturity when I come.
When I come, when who come?
Jehovah.
Not Jehovah. Who? Nope.
God.
Not God. The goddess. The goddess come. Go ahead. For
through these that they raise up,
uh-huh.
I will deliver the fathers chosen out of the afflictions
Uh-huh.
that will be upon them in that day.
Right. He said in that day there's gonna be some affliction. They're gonna go on toward the Father chosen, right? You're gonna have to go through some things. It's gonna be hard times, right? But he said, she said, I will deliver the Father chosen out of the affliction, out of their situation that will be upon them in that day. Go ahead, verse 6.
To this,
God
replies,
reply,
in the name of Jehovah, greeting and love to Sepenta
Amen.
Go
ahead.
Goddess of
Hati,
Sati.
something like that. Go ahead.
I receive your Louis with joy, and I appointed to them my favorite God.
He said, I appointed to them my favorite God. Go ahead. Yema, go ahead.
Yema, God of 1,000 years.
Go ahead.
Tuition.
Uh-huh.
Namesake. Of
Yema.
Yuma.
Go ahead. Son
of
Vivano. Go ahead.
With sweet. The sweet singer.
Right. He said, look, I receive your Louis with joy. Talking about Sapita Amis. He's saying, Goddess, I receive your, because she said, how many Louis did she send?
She said 1,000.
How many thousand? How many did the Goddess send? Sapita Amis.
3,000.
You ready? You should know. How many?
1,000.
2,000. She said 2,000 Louis down, right? To the God of the head, to the God of the earth, right? So the God of the earth says, look, I receive your Louis with joy, and I appoint to them my favorite God, Yema. So who's the God over the earth, favorite God? Yema, right? I appoint to them my favorite God, Yema, right? God of what? Of 1,000 years tuition. Namesake of Yema, son of Vivanu, the sweet singer. All right. Here we go. So that was chapter 13, 1 through 6. What's the goddess name? The goddess name in the lesson. Who? Start with a C. Sapinta Ami. The goddess name is Sapinta Ami. Okay? We're gonna go read a little bit about her. We're gonna see her statue. Okay? She's a goddess, right? So like we always say, salute, peace to the gods, peace to the goddess, our big brothers and big sisters that's doing the work. Because it ain't, I can imagine it can't be easy. Right? Everybody got any questions so far what we just read? How many years is in an arc cycle?
3,000.
3,000 years in the ark cycle, right? So when there comes to darkness, when there comes darkness on the earth, what does the Creator always do?
He sends those
Sends the
what they call the messengers.
messengers, and then
The swift. He sent the swift messenger.
Uh-huh.
and then there was
And what they coming to do?
They come to bring darkness. No, actually they came to bring light and bring some of the people back to the Creator.
Okay, good job. Y'all got that? Everybody got that? Y'all write that down? That's good stuff. All right. We're dealing with a false god. What was the false god name? No, that wasn't a false god name. That's true God right there.
Siptos.
My her.
Siptos.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Ahura is the false god. Remember that? Ahura is the false god. He never did give us the god, the god over the earth name. But who was the god of the earth? Favorite god? What was his name? Yima. All right. Let's go. See what we got. Look at her. We got the book of Sepinta, Amid, daughter of Jehovah. She's a daughter of who?
Jehovah.
Is she to be worshipped? Just by what we've been y'all to learn?
No.
No. Do we worship any god?
No.
No. We don't worship. So this is a goddess, but that means she's not to be. We don't worship her. She's our big who?
Sister.
Big sister. All right. Let's see how long she been in this thing. Let's go. Sepinta Amid. All right, let's go right here. Got it right here. Sepinta Amid. Sepinta Amid, the daughter of Jehovah, being of the first deliverance of God's chosen people. So she's the first deliverance of God's chosen people. Write that down. I might ask that question because we're coming back to it. We're not going to finish all this lesson. So when I come back, I might have candy on my table. And then y'all need to ask me, y'all got these questions down. Because when I ask these questions, I need to answer them. Excuse me. When I ask them, I need to be able to answer them for candy or something. Sepinta Amid, daughter of Jehovah, being of the first deliverance of God's chosen people. So who's the first to deliver God's chosen people?
Sepinta Amid.
And what is she? What is her title?
God of Jehovah.
God of Jehovah, then that means she's a what?
I mean the daughter of Jehovah.
That means she's a what? She's a goddess. Go ahead. I mean, not go ahead, right here. Yeah, she's our big sister. Yes, that's right, Jim. All right, verse 1. Excuse me, what you say, baby? You look like you're saying something. Go ahead, speak up. Nope, we ain't going nowhere till you say what you're gonna say. I'm gonna have to start doing it like that. What you say? What's going on?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You sure? It's like you had something to say, honey?
No, nothing at all.
All right, chapter 1. Sepinta Amid, chapter 1, verse 1. Go ahead, what does it say?
Jehovah spoke to Sepinta Amid.
Jehovah spoke to Sepinta Amid. Go ahead.
Goddess of
Hauti
Hauti
Sati.
Sati.
She's the goddess of Hauti Sati. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's how it's coming out. Okay, let's look. Oh, they say she again. Okay. Go ahead. Goddess of Hauti Sati in what?
In
Nervania. Nervania, right? All right, go ahead.
In the ark.
In the ark of what?
Sepita.
Say it again. Speta.
Speta.
Let's say Speta. Let's go with Speta, right? So what is this ark? What is this ark cycle called? Speta. Remember that. This ark cycle is called, so each ark cycle got a name. We just figured that out. It just named this one Speta. This ark cycle name is Speta. So she's in the ark cycle or Speta. Go ahead. What she do?
Commander of the South Fields.
So she's a commander of the South Fields, our big sister, our goddess, this goddess. Commander of the South Fields of what?
Of Abraham.
No, Abram.
Oh, Abram.
Abram, go ahead.
And the
Orion.
plans.
Go ahead. Below Dawachion.
Below Dawachion.
All right. Go ahead.
Of a green.
Of a rain.
Of a rain.
Of a rain of what?
reign of 200,000 years.
So how many years did she reign in Orion Plains of Belakian?
200,000 years.
Y'all write that down, because I'm gonna ask y'all at the end. Y'all gonna do some calculations for me. 200,000 years she reigned. What does reign mean, Lorette? What does reign mean? To what? What's that?
She came down to her.
No. What does reign mean, Samisha? Excuse me. What does reign?
She means she is over or something.
Right. That means she was over. That means
Like
she
the
ruled.
rule.
Right. It said that she was a commander. So reign means she ruled and means she ruled. So she ruled 200,000 years of Orion Plains of below the Washington. That's it. She ruled 200,000 years there. All right. Go ahead. Let's go to the next one. Jamal, what did it say? Surveyor.
Surveyor.
Huh?
For
Otias.
Otias.
How many did she do that?
10,000 years.
10,000 years. She reigned in surveyor for Otias 10,000 years. Write that down. Y'all gonna do it. Put a little ad right there. Get your phone. 10,000 years she reigned in surveyor for Otias. Right here. Read right here.
Leader of the
Oaxian.
Artian.
Well, how many years?
70,000 years.
70,000 years. What? She was the leader of the Oaxian. 70,000 years. Write that down. Add that to you, whatever you got now. You following along already? All right. Now go ahead for the next one. We got what we got so far. We got 200,000 years. We got 10,000 years, and we got 70,000 years. Go ahead, read this one right here. Captain
of Galileans.
Roadways.
In the forest of Lingua. 20,000 years.
So we got 20,000 years. She was doing that. Go ahead, read this one.
Founder and ruler of
ISIS. How long she did when she was there?
30,000 years.
30,000 years she was there. She was there. Go ahead. What this say? Trencher of the Hunters. You go ahead.
Swamps.
How many did she do that?
4,000 years.
So she did that for 4,000 years. She was the trencher of the Hagawis swamps. 4,000 years. She was doing that. Goddess. Lord. Goddess of Inuji.
Goddess of hope. Each 10,000 years same.
Okay, let's see this. Hold on. She's the goddess of North 10,000. So right there, that's one 10,000. The goddess of Inuji, that's another 10,000. Y'all write this down? That's another 10 years. Goddess of Puntu, that's 10,000. So how many? When y'all get through adding up, how much is that?
All together in that 1,000.
All together, what we just calculated, it should be on your thing. 10, all of 1,000. How many? What we at?
1 million.
Huh?
1,062.
No, okay, we 1,062. Lorraine, you got it? You added it up, sir?
6,002.
Is it 6,002?
According to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia,
He cheated.
3,000 is a natural number.
How much was she doing? How much was she? Has she been in the heaven?
399.
6,002.
Who?
399.
602.
What you got, my wife?
334,000 years.
334,000 years. 334,000 years.
That's a long time.
So she being a goddess for 3,334 years, right?
334,000.
334,000 years. 334,000 years she been a goddess. Doing the work, doing work up there. All right, I got it.
No.
You good? Now you go up a little more. All right. Let's see. Verse 2. Let's see. What it say?
Say, my daughter.
Hey, hey. Jehovah says, my daughter. Huh? Jehovah got daughter. My daughter. Go ahead.
Behold,
Behold what?
the red star
Behold the red star. What is the red star?
in her heavens.
What is the red star?
Heaven.
Heaven.
No.
Earth. It's earth.
Everybody say the red star
The red star
is earth.
It's
is earth.
All right. The red star is earth. Go ahead.
In her heavens.
Go ahead.
Come your way.
So Sapita means, right? She's in her own world, right? She's in her own world. And Jehovah says, my daughter. Look at the red star. Look at earth. Her and her heavens. They coming your way. Go ahead.
She will cross the ark of Sapita.
So that means the earth is doing what?
Moving.
It's moving. Jehovah says the earth, Jehovah calls the earth she. He says she will cross the ark of Sapita. Go ahead.
4 years and 32 days.
What?
Riding.
432 days she's riding. Go ahead.
Open your field.
Huh?
And
Abraham. Go ahead.
And give her 40 years
Indulgence.
indulgence.
Go ahead.
For this is the first of her deliverance.
This is the first of her deliverance. And who's the first one to deliver her?
Created.
No.
It's not created.
Who's the first one to deliver her?
Goddess.
The goddess. What's her name?
Sapita.
Sapita Ami. She's the first one to deliver her. So the Creator says, give her 40 years of indulgence, for this is her first of her in deliverance. Anybody got any questions so far? Anybody need me to stop? You don't need to just write the important stuff down. You don't need to write the whole thing down. Just write the important stuff. Especially the stuff that I'm saying.
Yeah,
If I'm saying it, make sure you write it down, huh?
I'm writing the numbers down.
Oh, okay.
This book of the Vanity, right?
This is Sapita Ami, the daughter of Sapita Ami.
What book are you reading?
The daughter,
Osby.
Sapita Ami, the daughter of Jehovah.
She said, what book are you reading?
This book. Sapita Ami, daughter of Jehovah.
That's our book. That's our own book.
Yeah, it's a book in our Osby. Now, if your book, now that Osby, it might, if it says Sapita Ami, daughter of Jehovah, and it's at the bottom, then all of them gonna stay at the bottom. All of it's gonna be at the bottom because I think it's a short book. So all of them gonna stay at the bottom. So it should be a line if it's short. If it starts at the bottom, then it's gonna stay at the bottom. If it's at the top, it's gonna stay at the top all the way through the pages to the end. You got it? Or you looking for something? You got a question?
Yeah, I just read different. I just listen on.
Oh, okay.
I just follow on there because I don't get the book.
How does it read different?
Just
What is it saying that's different?
like your two and my two say two different things.
Say it again.
Your two and my two just say different things.
Is it the numbers ain't different? Is the numbers the same? The numbers. The numbers that we just gave. The 10,000s, all the numbers you gave. That's not different.
I don't know. You can go ahead and go. Don't stop because of me.
Well, I'm just thinking. Verse 3, go ahead. What did it say?
Sapita Ami answered,
Okay, the God is answered. What she say?
say, I see the red star, the earth.
What is the red star called again?
Earth.
What did the goddess call it?
Sapita Ami.
What did the goddess call the red star? Earth.
Earth.
So you ask me why, you might wonder, how you know this is earth? Because Sapita Ami called it the earth. I see the red star of the earth. Go ahead.
O Jehovah,
Go ahead.
like a wandering ship in a wide ocean.
She's a wandering ship in a wide ocean. That means the earth is doing what again?
Moving.
Somebody said,
Moving.
what's the earth doing? No, you saying it already, Stacy. It's moving. Go ahead. She come what?
She comes through my field. The young earth traveling on carefully in her road.
In the roads
In the roads
of Sakwa.
Ta.
Go ahead.
Has she so soon in just little more than 60,000 years overcome her enduring
knots and
torturing hells.
And the earth has been through some things. You all right, our son? All right. So this earth has been through some things. She's moving. The Creator is sending His goddess to deliver her, right? We see that she's been in this thing for 300,000, 364. What you say it was now? 364,000 years.
334,000.
334,000. Excuse me. 334,000. Go ahead, verse 4.
In your wisdom and power.
Go ahead.
O Jehovah, I will go in person.
She gonna go when?
In person.
She gonna go in person. Go ahead.
To this corporal world.
Go ahead.
And encourage her God and Lord of the excellent labor done.
She says, hey, I'm gonna go in person to this corporeal world, and I'm gonna encourage her God. I'm going to encourage her God and Lord for the what?
Excellent labor done.
I'm gonna encourage them with the work they done did. Well, how far is it?
5.
45. Okay, come on. Go ahead, verse 5.
Jehovah said,
what did he say?
call your counsel.
He said, call your counsel, my God. Go, my daughter. Go ahead.
And proclaim from the throne.
My who? Hold on. Proclaim from what?
From my throne.
From who?
From my throne.
From my throne. Whose throne is it?
My throne.
Whose throne?
Jehovah.
Jehovah's throne. Do Jehovah sit in the throne?
No.
No. Who sits in the throne?
God.
The gods, right? The gods sit in the throne, but whose throne is it?
Jehovah's.
It's Jehovah's throne. But he don't sit in to do it.
No, he don't.
He don't sit in. He have his God sitting in the throne. Go ahead.
The feast of the ark of Sepenta. Then Sepenta called her high council.
She called her high council. Go ahead. Of how many people?
Of 100 million.
Of 100 million sons and what else? Finish up.
And daughters.
No. 100. No. Excuse me. 100 million sons. 100 million sons. Go ahead. And what?
And daughters.
Of who? Of what?
Of Jehovah.
She called 100 million people to this council. 100 million people in our council. Of was it just the women or was it just the men? I'm sorry. Was it just men that went to the red? Sisters went as well. Go ahead.
And she has ascended to her place in the center of the throne.
Uh-huh.
The Great Spirit.
Who's the Great Spirit?
Jehovah.
Jehovah is the Great Spirit. Jeremiah, you on today? Great Spirit is Jehovah. And she ascended to her place in the center of the throne of the Great Spirit. How many people did she bring to the council?
100 million.
100 million. Was it just men?
No.
Who all came? Who else came?
The women's.
Women came as well. Go ahead. That's it. Let's go to the next place. So we just read the book of Sapita Ami's daughter of Jehovah. She's and what is she? What is her title?
A daughter of the Jehovah. Jehovah.
And okay, she's a daughter of Jehovah. And what else? Give me some more. What else?
The
big
leader
sister.
of the Red
Big
Star.
sister. She's a who?
A leader of the Red Star.
No, is she a leader of the Red Star or is she?
She
Okay, does the goddess Sapita Ami, does she have her own world?
yes, she did.
She has her own world, right? So what is she coming down to earth to do?
To collect people to put in her world.
No, not to collect people. Not to collect people to come to her world. What is she doing? What is she doing for the earth? Spread knowledge of courage. Bring some light, right? Into the earth, right? You get it? We need to go back to what she said. What she said, because she said it on her own. She said what? Counsel, my throne, all of sons and daughters. No, gotta go up. She said it on her own. She said, in your wisdom power, I will go in person to this corporeal world and encourage her God's Lord for the excellent labor done. So she's gonna encourage them, but also she's coming down here to what? Like Lorette just said. What you said? Say it again, Lorette.
Spread knowledge.
Spread knowledge of the Creator. Why she spread the knowledge of the Creator?
So people can make it to heaven.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but what else? What else going on the earth? What else they say was going on the earth?
Oh, darkness.
Darkness. How many years is darkness was going to be on the earth?
130 years.
Uh-huh.
800.
180.
Oh, 180 years.
You said what? You said 180. Who said it?
Mama said it first.
180. Mama said 180 years. That's correct.
I thought it was 3,000.
3,000 years is how much? It's a what? It's called a what?
A cycle. Year cycle.
Arc cycle, right? 3,000 years, arc cycle. Then what happened after the 3,000 years? What happens after 3,000 years?
A new God will come.
A new God, right? So after
the
that 3,000
stone.
years, those gods, they go up to where? They go to what? You just said it.
Ethereum.
They go to Ethereum, right? They got something bigger and better to do, and somebody is appointed to take their spot. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, the gods, like, so basically, the God that passed, he goes on to the heaven.
Ethereum.
Yeah, three.
So the highest heaven.
And then another God, he comes up and be God to restore the light.
Yeah, because they gotta restore, they gotta bring forth the light, right? Right? But no. They gotta bring light first. Light gotta happen first, right? Within that 3,000 years, there gotta be a light period before they exchange, right? There has to be a light period before they exchange, and when that light period happens, right? Then they go on to Ethereum. Those gods and gods go to Ethereum. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody got any questions? Everybody good? All right. We're going to start in this next place and then we're going to stop. 13, 6 through 18. We're going to go back to the book of Divinity, chapter 13, 6 through 18.
Can you go back real quick, please?
Okay. Book of Divinity, chapter 13, 6 through 18. So it's a picture of me. Is she a true God? Or go back like to the slave?
The other side. Yeah.
She's a true God.
She's a true goddess, right? Goddess. She's a woman.
Six.
Oh, I said God.
You said goddess. Yeah, true. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Yeah, we know. You gonna stand it up? We'll stand the mirror up. like that. There you go. Y'all got it?
No,
What you,
I'm almost done.
okay.
I got it.
Alright. So we're going back to the book of divinity. Right here. Book of Vanity. Start at verse what?
6.
6. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
to this, God replies.
What do you got? This is the God. What God is this? Thank you, Charlie Balls. Y'all know y'all
God
can't-
is
What God? It says not God. It says God. What God is this?
Jehovah.
Jehovah's not a God. Isn't that?
True God. And what is this God over?
The
Yeah,
word.
What world?
Yeah.
Earth. He's over earth. This God is over earth. Go ahead. What did true God reply?
In the name of Jehovah,
Uh-huh.
greeting and love to Sapenta.
See, he gave her recognition. Greetings and love. He to my sister, goddess. Sapenta Amis. Go ahead. God said what?
Jehovah replied.
In the name of Jehovah. To this, God replied. In the name of Jehovah. Greetings. In the name of Jehovah. Like I said, in the name of Jehovah. Peace to you, Jeremiah. Who's is Jehovah speaking or I'm speaking? I'm speaking. Go ahead. So God is a what?
God is
Hati.
Hati
Sadi. Go ahead.
I receive your Louis with joy.
How many Louis did she send down?
1,000. Hold on, no.
2,000. 2,000 she sent down. How many was in the council?
300.
100 million, right? 100 million was in the council. But she sent down how many in the to the earth? 2,000 Louis. Go ahead.
And I pointed to them my favorite God.
I'm gonna point to them my favorite God while they down here. What? Who their favorite God? Yima. Go ahead.
Yima, God of 1,000 years.
Go ahead.
Tushin,
Go ahead, huh?
namesake of Yima.
Go ahead.
Son
Bimanu.
Vinganu,
What? The sweet
the
what?
sweet singer.
The sweet singer. Verse 7.
So the swift messengers
Okay.
with due ceremonies
Go ahead.
left the 6,000 Ethereans, Louis, and departed.
Okay. So the swift messengers with the due ceremonies left the 6,000 Ethereal Louis, and they left the 6,000 Ethereal Louis, and they departed. Go ahead. And God.
And God
What?
And God sent messengers to Yima,
To Yima. Go ahead.
commanding him to come to
Moru.
at once,
Come to Moru at once. Go ahead.
deputing
Go ahead.
his assistant God to take his place and to retain it until dawn.
Hey, he said, look at what he say. He said, what? He said, and God sent messengers to Yima, commanded him, hey, come to Muru. Tell Yima to come to Muru at once. And deputing his assistant God to take place and retain it until dawn. Go ahead. So what?
So Yima appeared presently before the throne of God.
Go ahead.
And the letter instructed him and all that had been commanded from on high.
Go ahead.
And Yima sent word to his former
kingdom. All right. And Yima sent word to his former kingdom. right? Because who called Yima?
The God.
Goddess.
Was the goddess or the God?
The God.
God.
The God sent for Yima, right? So he's gotta sit now. Because he gotta leave his place, right? Yima gotta leave his place. He gotta leave his place and come to see about the God of the earth, right? So now Yima gotta send a word to his former kingdom that he just left. Go ahead. What it say?
For 1,000 of his attendants.
Go ahead.
And they also came. Meanwhile,
So hold on. Yima sent word to his former kingdom. For 1,000 of his attendants, they came out. So 1,000. How many people came with Yima?
1,000.
1,000 people, right? So who he sending a message to? Who is Yima sending a message to? He got 1,000 coming, right? So who he sending a message to?
His other 1,000.
These other people, right? That's in the kingdom. Go ahead.
Kingdom for 1,000 of his attendants, and they also came.
Go ahead.
Meanwhile,
go ahead.
Yima conferred with the Louis, who explained to him all that they required.
Go ahead.
And after this, they provided a
Pimazol.
And descended to the earth to Japheth.
Descended to the earth to Japheth, right? China, go ahead.
Vindu.
India, go ahead.
And Arabia.
I believe it's either Northeast or Southeast Africa, right? Verse 8.
In Yima station.
We're going to read the verse 10. And then we're going to close it out from now.
In Yima station is
Penmazar. And Yima station, right? What does station mean? He sat there, right? He what? He stationed his Penmazar, right? He put this individual there at a stationary place, a place for him to stay. Go ahead.
Midway between the three countries.
So he put this person right between the three countries. Three countries of who? What was the three countries? Japheth. What else?
Vinyu.
What else?
Africa.
Arabia, right? So he stationed his Penmazar in between the three countries. Between those three countries, he placed them. Go ahead.
In the first
plateau
above the clouds.
Go ahead.
And called the place Horeb.
So you see what is stationary? This stationary Penmazar was left in between where?
The three countries.
In between the three countries. Go ahead. And in the first what?
In the first
plateau. Of what? Above what?
Above the clouds.
So they put him above the clouds, right? In the middle, in between the three countries. Everybody got that?
Yes.
What's the three countries' name, my wife? Talk to your mother. What's the three countries, my wife?
I don't know how to pronounce these names, but the J, the V, and the A.
And an A, right? Japheth, Vinyu, and Arabia. All right. Where we at? First plateau above the clouds. Called the place Horeb. Go ahead. In honor
of the first heavenly kingdom on earth.
Go ahead.
And when he had founded his place and named it.
Go ahead.
He sent word to God.
Go ahead.
Jehovah's Son.
So who is this God right here?
Jehovah's Son.
Who's Jehovah's Son? What God is this? Because we're talking about Yima. Yima the one doing this.
Jesus.
Huh? Jesus? Did you just say Jesus?
You said it.
Who is the God right here? He said he sent word to God. Who is Yima sending word to? What God? God of what?
Earth.
God of the earth. God of the earth, right? Who's doing this work? Yema. Yema is the one doing the work. Everybody focus. Everybody with me.
Yes, sir.
Anybody lost?
No, sir.
Anybody confused?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Where we at? He sent word to God, Jehovah's Son. Go ahead. Who gave him what?
Who gave him 500 messengers.
Gave him 500 messages. Who gave him 500 messages? Go ahead.
Mostly college students.
College students. Mostly college students. Is this talking about earthly college students or heavenly college students? Huh?
No, earthly.
Yes, heavenly. Did you say earthly or did you say, what did you say?
I said heavenly, but then
Heavenly college students, yes. Right? There's learning going on in heaven. Right? There's learning going on. There's different positions, different teachings that you need to learn when you get into heaven. Mostly college students, he sent. Go ahead.
And God gave them to deliver him
Currents.
current.
Let's see what this is. 723. Let's see if I can go over and see what this 723 is. 723 is what?
Ethereum food.
He gave them food. And what kind of food was it?
Ethereum.
What does Ethereum mean?
Heavenly.
Heavenly food, right? Gave them heavenly food to eat. These college students. Where I'm at. So God gave them to deliver. God gave them to deliver. Hyene currents. He gave them heavenly food. Go ahead. So the what?
So the Ethereums could be supplied with regiment of their own order.
Verse 9. Go ahead.
Yema made the watches 24 hours duration.
Yema made the what?
The watches.
Who made the watches then? Who made this? Who made it? He said Yema made the watches, 24-hour duration. Go ahead.
Changing at dawn of sunrise every morning.
Go ahead.
Half on the and half off.
Right? Because what do we have right now? How much part of daylight we got?
25.
How much part of daylight we got? 12. How much dark time we got? 12 hours, right? So he made half off, half on. Half of sunlight, half of nighttime. Go ahead.
And he called it and mortals.
And he called what? And he called
all
ashes. What are ashes? Somebody give me the name of who the ashes are. The watchers. That's what you said? Give me something else.
Watch over you.
But what is those called?
They bring your mind and that.
There we go. Guardian angels. So he called what? And he called in all ashes, all guardian angels from the what? Go ahead.
From the regions of mortals.
From the regions of mortals. Go ahead.
Where he planned to lay them.
So he bringing in all the guardian angels. Where he finna do his work at. Go ahead.
And when they had assembled and poured,
Go ahead.
he addressed them saying,
What did he say? This is the last place. We're going to start right here for the night.
Behold, it is still 198 years until dawn of day.
Behold, it is still 180 years left to the dawn of day. There's 180 years till the dawn of day. Go ahead.
In that time, Sabenta Ami, goddess of Hota Seta,
go ahead. Situated
in the Nirvanian fields of
Chingatha.
Chingatha
Go ahead.
would come in the Father's name and with wisdom and power.
Right? Because when she come, what she come to do?
Come to bring some of those people to
To Creator.
Huh?
She trying to spread the word out.
So she brings light. So she bring the what?
the light.
That's what I think of. She come to bring light, right? She come to bring light because what's going on right now?
Darkness.
Darkness. So she needs to bring forth what?
Light.
Light. And what's the light?
Heavenly words.
The who?
Heavenly words.
Right. The heavenly words, right? From who?
The Creator.
From the Creator. So he kind of get them back on path. Because we done had all this darkness. Now we got to put some light into this thing. All right. So we're going to start right here. We're going to start back in 11. Can somebody write that down for me? We're going to start back in verse 11, chapter 13, verse 11, book of Divinity. We're going to start right back right there. So we dealing with, right now, we see that what gods are we, what's the name of the goddess name? And who, Yima is who? What is Yima? He's a god, okay. And who's over the red star?
The daughter.
No, what's his name?
He didn't say his name, just say what he is.
Oh, God.
He's a god, right? What is the name of the red star? What is
Earth.
the earth, right? All right. Let's see what else. How many years in the arc cycle?
3,000.
3,000 years. How many years? How many days did it say is gonna be darkness in the earth?
180.
180. How many people that was in the council of 50 meetings?
2,000.
How many? 100 meetings. What else? What else? How many Louis did split the meeting send down to the earth?
1,000. No, it wasn't.
3,000.
2,000.
2,000. How many did Jehovah send?
4,000.
No, it was
I didn't ask you, did you? But this is the beginning. How many did he send down? Jehovah send down?
So you talking about the star that was in the sky that God sent
Huh?
to watch the people that watch the angels? You talking about that part?
No, the Louis that he sent down. When we first started off, he said he sent how many down to the you gonna send down? Ethereum. He said for 6,000 Ethereum. How many?
300.
Oh, I said God, dog. Anybody caught that?
Yeah.
6,000. Yeah, 6,000. Right? 6,000 Ethereum. Louis. Right? So let me see what anything else. Let me see anything else. What was the name of the false god? Ahura. So what are we dealing with right now? What are we dealing with right now? What are we dealing with? What have we talked about so far? So we know Ahura was the false god, but all the rest of that stuff that we've been dealing with is dealing with what? Somebody sum it up. What we've been dealing with?
The daughter.
Okay, yes. But sum it up some more. Give me some more.
The daughter.
Jump out. Dream. Sum it up. What we've been dealing with?
How many days have
The whole entire thing. Sum it up. If you can sum up everything that we just went over today, sum it up. What all we been dealing with? And it's short, make it short and sweet, and sum it up.
how many years have they been in the thing?
Anybody just want to give a shot? Sum this thing up. Oh, Isaiah. Y'all know what sum it up means?
No.
Yeah, bring it on together.
Bring it all together. What we done talked about today.
Talking about the daughters, and
Daughters or daughter?
daughter,
Okay.
and then we're talking about the red star,
I know this is what we talked about, but somehow what happened? Bring it all together. What happened?
the star was moving.
Yeah.
Then the creator said to the daughter it is coming your way.
Mm-hmm. You done? All right. Anybody else wanna get a shot for Johnny? Summon on all of them, Lorraine.
This nigga, this whole.
Hold on, where y'all going?
To the bathroom.
Y'all gotta go right now? Y'all gonna wait till you sum it up? Y'all heard of some operation? So we almost done. This is what we finna close. We finna get ready to close out. Go ahead, Larry.
Basically, with this all is how like God, how the Creator, like it was like tried to bring light into the evil world, like try to bring a difference and show people, there's opportunity, there's things that you should be trying to focus on, and progress in,
Mhm.
something like that.
Anybody else? You done?
Yeah.
Anybody else? Hey, come on, someone on up. Bring it all together. Or you want to get Jeremiah a try?
Come on. Up to you. I don't know. Do you want me to or you want me to?
Go ahead. Jeremiah read. I'm trying to make sure.
So
Jeremiah been on point.
So pretty much you're talking about arc cycle, pretty much where it's like having darkness around, and how they have different angels that come down, which is a
Hold on, let
favorite.
me say this. I want to make it clear, make sure. So you know that the arc cycle 3,000 years, we know that, right? So when we talking about the darkness, now that whole 3,000 years, it's not full of darkness.
I didn't say it was.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm understanding. Well, I'm trying to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. Go ahead.
I was just saying what an arc cycle was, but it was only 180 days of darkness. Wait, 180 years of darkness. I'm sorry, but in that darkness, they had a favorite, what you call it, a favorite god that came down to pretty much bring light in the darkness. So pretty much, kind of spreading the word and stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Somebody want to tell your point what you got?
Me threw me off.
I threw you off. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure because they say you put darkness in there. I'm trying to make sure you weren't saying that whole 3,000 years was darkness. That's what I'm trying to make sure. So I didn't want you to keep going.
I was saying that was in the arc cycle, but you kind of threw me out because I had like a little rhythm where I was going. Because I was just trying to go down my notes where I have my notes. But you just
I want you to go off the top of your mind.
Well, I'll go off my notes because my head is not always there all the time. So if I do something or say something, I might be off a little bit. So that's why I was trying to go off of like my notes because I don't go off exactly what you say in my notes. My notes I sum it up in my own words for it to understand, so it makes sense and understand to me. So that's what I was going off of. But you just kind of threw me off a little bit. But you can let Jeremiah go now. It's fine.
Did your mind there tonight?
Excuse me?
You say your mind will always kind of be.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, gosh, don't worry about it.
What you saying? Are you good tonight though, Sister Straight?
I'm fine, sir. Thanks for asking.
Okay. Go ahead. Now you waited all this time. You want to sum it up. Now you.
Dad, you let everybody go before me, and you made me forget what I was about to say.
Oh, there y'all go.
No, there you go.
If it's in y'all heart, y'all good. You good? You got anything else?
No.
Okay. So sum it up. All right. Everybody get it summary. Sum it up. Right. You got Uhura. He's the false god. So when it comes with false god, you got wickedness coming up on the earth. Right. Uhura was over a part of the land. A part of the land that was on. Was it on? I don't think he was part of the land. But anyway, you got the 3,000 years of the arc cycle going on. We got 180 days of darkness coming on. So we got this darkness. The Creator's bringing forth his daughter down to the earth to bring light into the world, to teach them about the Creator, bring them forth. Then after that, we should see that them going into the gods and the lords going into ethereal because that 3,000 year arc cycle is going to be up. That's pretty much it. Probably pretty much them showing the proper channel of what's going to take place as far as the deliverance of the earth. Really, pretty much. right? Pretty much, right? They get ready to try to deliver the earth, ready to start. So they got people working, and we read about God, the true God. Pretty much, we read about the true gods and goddesses that's in the play of finna make this thing happen, along with the guardian angel and the Louise. So that's pretty much some summation for me. But a good read. Thank everybody for coming and joining. Anybody got anything? Baby, you got anything? Announcements you want to make? You sure anything on your heart that we need to talk about? We need to. No, I'm not saying about the list. I'm saying anything. Babe, look at me. Anything. I'm talking about anything that we got as far as church stuff going on. Any announcements you need to make?
I don't think so. I mean, I know we got the feast coming up. So if anybody plan on participating or plan on being there, we need to have a feast meeting before we get here. But other than that,
That's okay. I feel like this is something. Yes, this is a 5-part series, False God. Also be on the lookout for a lesson that's gonna be coming back dealing with Jesus the Nazarene. We're gonna do gonna do a history of the history of Jesus. That's gonna come forward. So be on the lookout for that. Very informational, eye-opening lesson that's gonna be bringing out. Don't know when, but just look out for it again. Anything else? I think that's about it. So we thank you for your time. Thank you for coming in and hearing this lesson. Hopefully you have learned something from this. That's the most thing. Hopefully you have learned something that you can receive. There's something that you can keep in your mental, knowing that, hey, look here, there's a lot of false gods. Take that away from you. There's a lot of false gods. God is just a title, right? God is just a title. So, but we serve and we worship the true Creator, Jehovah. Okay. Again, this is Peace, Love, and Blessing. I am Minister Thomas. Today, my reader was Jeremiah. Anything else, we finna get nothing else. We finna get ready to close. We're gonna close with the Lord's Prayer in the book of Ezra, chapter 44, starting at verse 19. So we go ahead and stand and get ready to be dismissed. Thank you. Hey, peace, love, and blessings.